under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of... Ready now, Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Crushers, the left fielder.
And he fouls this one off.
Fuck.
First pitch. Pitch, 7 o'clock.
Well, fuck.
And it's fouled away. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Roberto.
Lifted in the air out to center field. McCutcheon has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Tony Gwynn.
This is skied into short left center. Henderson is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Irish, the left fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Number 2 ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. Striding into the box, Tony Gwynn. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Henderson moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping up now, Lou Gehrig.
Does this guy have the same fucking lineup I have? You gotta be fucking kidding.
First baseman, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. 2 men on, 2 out, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McCutcheon on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Bullet back up the middle. McCutcheon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Scooped up on the backhand, and nothing will come of the 2-out. Standing in, George Brett. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Joe Brett.
The 0-1. Pops this one up. Donaldson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt signed again.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Henderson moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Ricky Henderson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove it one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3. Now batting, Pudge Rodriguez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Ivan Rodriguez.
Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Henderson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Kershaw.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Alomar over to his left. 2 down. Into the box, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
And the catcher grabs it. Ready for another chance. Roberto Alomar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. In there, 0-1. Fouled off. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss at a big breaking. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Stepping into the box, George Brett. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for one. To Garrett. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And there's a base hit on the line. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. So digging in now, Bob Gibson pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And he popped him up. Alomar will put this one away and decided. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The first baseman, number 4.
Gehrig is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Donaldson.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Henderson has a read on it, and he hauls it down in the corner. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson on the move. He tracks it down, and that would. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, number 24.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Tony Gwynn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Into the box now. Alomar. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in to try it again, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Stand too low, you can fuck around and drown.
1-2. Line to the right side.
Kershaw.
And that's in there, base hit. But now a throw from the
Oh
outfield
my
will
fuck.
get him. How slow can you be? Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready once again, Roberto Alomar. He was retired via ground ball last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn is there, 2 down. Now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is in pursuit. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Mays is there, and he has it for the first out. In now, Gary Carter. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. High and deep down the left field line. Henderson sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So stepping in, Willie Mays. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn is calling for it. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Brett is there. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Settling in now, Bob Gibson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 2 waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup.
24.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
0-1's the
And
count.
he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping up to the plate,
right
Tony
fielder,
Gwynn.
number
Hit the
19.
ball pretty well in his last
Tony
at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Gwynn.
Moving under it, Henderson, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He could really
second
use a
baseman,
knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Alomar.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gwynn moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Pudge Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Smith over to his right, 2 down. Frank Thomas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Billy Wagner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
The first baseman.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in now, Gary Carter. Last time through was a base hit. Hit out toward second, taken by Alomar. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, George Brett. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Rodriguez. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Henderson makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Roberto Alomar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and deep to right. Gwynn looking up. Gone. Big Dog's got it.
Let's go.
Step. Gwynn. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one into right. Gwynn is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Alomar onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll Goose Gossage takes the ball now in inning number 9. Looking. Bryce Harper will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cody Bellinger.
Fouled away. Gossage is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Gossage has the target ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, it ends up being a really critical